Hello to my dear friends, how are you? I'm going to make an Untutorial hair tutorial. So periodically, and I got one the other day, I got a request. I'm going to take my hair down while I talk to you, taking these out. I'll show you how many bobby pins I actually use when I fix my hair. It's an Untutorial because tutorials do 1, 2, 3. This is exactly how you do your hair to hopefully make it look like this. I've never watched a hair tutorial and been able to do them and make it look even remotely as good as the video did, even using 1, 2, 3. The reason mine's not going to be 1, 2, 3 is because I don't actually do 1, 2, 3. I really get up and I look at my hair. Now, if I've just washed it, which I didn't, you see, but if I just washed it last night, then I would look at it today and I would see how much curl, how much frizz is in my hair. Now, if I took care of it, usually I wash it before I go to bed. So if I took care of it properly and I put the right products in there, which would be mousse, gel, maybe some specific spray that's made for curly hair, then my hair will look really good in the morning, and then I can do different updos, and then I can wear it down, and it looks pretty good. If I don't do anything to it at all, either because I was lazy, or I knew I wasn't going anywhere, I knew it didn't matter, or I'm like, you know, I'll just slick it back tomorrow, and it won't matter what kind of curl is in my hair. That's the first thing that I do to decide on how I'm going to do my hair. On occasion, I will have something planned ahead of time, because there are a couple of things that I think look really good when I do them. One is the French twist, you know, where it goes like this all along the side. That looks really good. That's probably the hairdo that looks the best on me, but I don't do it all the time because I don't like those little buns that end up being right here. They look good. So anything, you know, even if it doesn't have the twist, if it's just over like this and it's all wadded up in a bun right here on my neck, it looks good. But I don't like the way it feels on my neck. I don't like hair touching my face. I don't like hair touching my neck. And then when I've got a bun that is right here, there's not as much to grab a hold of, and the pins pull on my head, and the hair's pulling on my head, and it's uncomfortable. Okay, so this little wad of hair right here is all by itself. So we're just going to leave this wad up here. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo the hairdo that I just took down. Okay, so this time, what I decided to do, now I'll take my glasses off. I usually take my glasses on and off, like if I'm looking at myself, not at you, but I'm looking at myself in the video and I'm pretty fuzzy. So I will look I'll try to look at you while I do this, because if I look in the mirror, then you won't necessarily be able to see. Okay, so I'm just going to take part of my hair. Like, it's already kind of done because I took it down. I'm just going to put it back up. So I've got 2 sections of hair right here. So I just took, whoops, I just threw a bobby pin on the floor. So I'm going to take this. I use lots of gel. I use lots of hairspray, but I won't need quite as much today because I've already had it up. This is the 3rd day. I've already had it up for 2 whole days. This is the first day to take it down. And maybe I'll do some more, and then you can kind of see how I mess with my hair and just kind of figure it out. So I'm just twisting my hair. That is literally all that I'm doing. Now, sometimes I will take this and I will put it in a ponytail. Putting it in a ponytail when I've only got part of my hair, for some reason, it just seems to really make knots, and I don't really like it. So I'm going to take this, and let's see, I'll show you how I'm doing this. I'll just do this different literally every time I do it. Okay, so I just twisted that, and that's a little bit of a bun right there. I'm going to put a couple of pins in. And I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I was going to grab some kind of a microphone. I forgot to. Okay, so I just have a bun. So I just have a bun there. Right there. Now remember, I cannot see my hair when I'm doing it. I'm doing it all by the way it feels. So I'm going to leave all of this out. Sometimes I will wrap it all up and go ahead and put pins in it, but the last time I did it, I didn't do that. I just left it out, and then I just take this So when you twist it like that, it makes a little figure 8. It wasn't a figure 8 when I took it down. It wasn't like this, so I just kind of mess with it. Sometimes my hair turns out, and I'm like, you know, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And other times I do my hair, and I'm like, you know, I don't really think that looks real good, but we are not taking that down to redo it. And I can tell just by feeling of it without looking at it that this is not going to turn out real good. But you can just kind of see how I do it, where I just mess with it and wad it around and push it around. Okay, so we're going to look at the ends of it. So I'm just going to take this. So I'm just going to take these ends, and I'm going to grab some small bobby pins. I use the long ones and the short ones. These are what I use. And I'm just going to stick these bobby pins in that loose hair. It's got some curl in it, so I'm not gonna twist it all up. We're just going to kind of wad it and put some pins in it. And I'm hoping you can see. Okay, I'll have to look at it in a minute in a mirror. But it's not feeling like this looks very good. And being able to feel that with my hand without looking at it. I need the hairspray. Without being able to tell that without feeling of it, I mean by feeling of it, is just from doing my hair for so long. I'm going to take a mirror and we're going to look and see how this looks. I'm hoping you can see when I turn around. That didn't turn out too bad. I also don't have my glasses on. I forgot to put my glasses on. Okay, so I'll spin around very slowly so you can see. Hey, little rascal. The little rascal is over here watching things. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so that's the first part. Now let's take this part down. I like doing something different with the front part that doesn't look like it did when I took it down. So on day one, it was just like really kind of curled up in there, you know, just a bunch of pins. It was kind of flat. Yesterday, I was able to make it loose, but it just looked like it was all really even. I didn't like that look. So I'm going to see if today turns out any different than yesterday. Yesterday, I did take down the front, but I did not take down the back. See, this is an Untutorial. See what I mean? The dog wants out. Okay, we have just a couple more. I must have accidentally sprayed this. It's got fresh hairspray and it already had like a whole bunch of hairspray on it. Okay, well let's just take this. Okay, so there's this much hair right here. And I'm going to take and put, I'm just going to put some pins in it. A long pin. Then I'm going to go on the other side and I'm going to put another long pin. And then we're going to take right in the middle here. We're going to take a couple of pins here, some of the smaller pins. That little piece right there. Most hair tutorials are going to speed up and really, you know, make it a really big deal, but this is not really a real hair tutorial. That's why it's an Untutorial. Hair tutorial. Okay. Okay, so there we have it. Let's fix this little spot here. Okay, this is a better look to me than it was when I took it down, because yesterday it was like really even. I like it where I can see more of the curl and it has a different kind of shape to it. So this makes me happier. And then, because I have really curly hair, I can usually go down here and put either some hairspray on it, some water on it, or some hair gel. We're just going to take some hair gel, and then I can take this and then take the other side, and I've got enough hair gel in my hand to do this side. Sometimes when I sleep on the curls, they don't curl quite right. Sometimes I actually have to walk to the bathroom and put a little water on them, because the hair gel just won't do the job sometimes. But I think today we're able to do this, and ta-da! This is what we have, the hair tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord. He made the heaven and the earth, and He is in charge of our peace today. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for all your comments and all your love. You guys send so much love, and it's so amazing. And I love you in return. Bye-bye.